Alright, I'm going to be reenacting the Kennedy assassination today here in my house, in my backyard. This is a Carcano rifle like the one Oswald had, same model, manufactured in 1940. This is the same kind of scope that he had. It's an Ordnance Optics 4x18 scope made in Japan. It's a very cheap scope. It was intended for use on a BB gun or a .22, and the optics don't hold up very well with this high-powered rifle. The front lens has some cloudiness on it. It's not dust on the surface of the lens. It's a, let's see if I can show you. There's some cloudiness inside there. And I tried to clean that up, but yeah, you can still see through this scope, but the image is kind of cloudy. Anyway, this one is in fairly decent condition. The bore is pretty good. I'll show a picture of the bore here in a second. I've got two clips of ammunition here. The one on the left is modern ammo, made by Graff & Sons, or assembled by Graff & Sons. This is old Norma ammunition. I don't know how old it is, but the box is pretty dingy, pretty accurate. It creates a lot of smoke when I'm shooting it. Here's a photograph of the bore. As promised, you can see the 4 lands and grooves. I've got 2 targets on each of these stands because I'm going to do this course of fire twice. But as you can see, the distances are not exact. I think Oswald's headshot was about 88 or 90 yards. This is probably 50 yards at the most. But it's the limit of what I could do in my yard here. But I think the first shot occurred earlier than most people think. I just read an article on Newsweek online written by a guy named Max Holland. He thinks the first shot occurred during that gap in filming on the Zapruder film. You know, and the first shot may have ricocheted off of a traffic signal mast arm. It's debatable, but I'm going to try to reenact that today. I think the first shot occurred when Oswald was standing up, and partly why I think that is because in the Hughes film you can see the sniper's window as the car is making the left-hand turn onto Elm Street, and you don't see a sniper rifle in the window. See, no rifle. Maybe a guy standing there in a white t-shirt. So I think that Oswald was standing up away from the window where nobody could see him for that first shot, and then he got down in the kneeling and did the second 2 shots. And the placement of the spent cartridges would seem to indicate that. All right. Here we go. I'm going to use a pack timer to see how fast this can be done. Glasses are fogging up. Okay, let's see how fast that was. That's 11:03 plus a 0.1 second delay. Now, if that first shot was earlier than the Zapruder film frame 133, then Oswald had about 11 seconds to do the shooting. All right, there's target number 1. They got deflected by the traffic light, maybe. There's target number 2. Obviously that one probably didn't go and hit Governor Conway. Let's go way up here to the headshot. A little bit different shot placement than what Oswald had, but there it is. All right. Let's try that again. Back timer, see how fast we can get off 3 shots. I'll be aiming at the lower silhouette this time. we go. This is my third attempt today. That second one had a malfunction. The second round wouldn't chamber. I don't know why. But let's try that again. All right. First shot's going to be from standing. Once again. Okay. Plus a 0.1 second. All right, the headshot missed high and to the left that time. It's a real awkward angle just because of where I had to put the last target. Let's try that one more time. Aim at the top again this time. .81. All right, seemed to be right on target from 15 feet away. That's to be expected. All right, here's the second headshot. As you can see on my second attempt, that headshot went high and left right there, but that last one was right on. All right, and I didn't clean up my brass. As you can see, if there had been a wall of books here, the shell casings would have ended up over here. And as you can see, just like in the sniper's nest, we've got one way over here. Now some people think that because one of the shell casings had a dent in it, that it must have been planted. But as you can see, 3 of these are pretty significantly dented. So that myth is busted.